Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I want to bring to everybody's attention something that always comes up every time the FBI or some uh, federal bureaucracy is brought into the Congress to testify. When they're asked important questions, they pretty much always say they cannot answer those questions because they are protecting sources and methods. Okay, um, so here's the thing. At this point, I think we've seen enough evidence that FBI, IRS, ATF, EPA, all these federal bureaucracies, we've seen enough evidence that they are corrupt, that they have been politically weaponized, that they've been used to attack political opponents. We've seen enough evidence that we need to bring everything out into the light. Okay, we need to know what their sources and methods are. Now, they might make the argument that, hey, by doing so, we might be putting their undercover agents, informants at risk. And the answer to that is, well, pull them out of the investigation, put them in the safe spot, and expose it. We need to know everything. And I don't care if in the course of that, some investigations fall apart, if some criminals get away with some crimes. That doesn't matter, because in the grand scale of things, I really don't care what some South American drug lord might be doing. I don't care what Russia's doing. I don't care what China is doing. Even though, I don't even care what the terrorists might be doing. Okay, even though these external threats might be dangerous and they might cause death, right? Maybe even death of innocent people on a large scale. Okay, that's not a threat to liberty. Okay, what is a threat to liberty is what these federal bureaucracies have been doing, the way they've been corrupted, and the way they've been manipulating our political system. So we really need to expose these sources and methods. And I think that this is a subject that needs a lot more attention, okay? Because, this isn't just something I saw today. This is going back now 4 or 5 years since I've noticed it. Every time they're called into Congress to testify, the answer to everything is they can't divulge that information because it puts at risk sources and methods. To hell with their sources and methods. We need to know, okay? So spread the word. Hopefully we can get, if we can pick up, if this idea can pick up enough momentum, it might get to, basically we need to get this to the Republican leadership, okay? And I'm not saying that Republicans are good, okay? I'm just saying that Democrats are way, way worse, okay? So the way that we have to deal with this is you can't look at this and say Republicans are bad, Democrats are bad. We're going to attack both parties from the outside, because then both of them are going to, unite and work together against us. What we have to do is we have to decide which is which is the worst, okay? And clearly the Democrats are worse. And basically we gotta use the Republicans, right, who are, just a little bit better, right? They're still bad, but they're better than Democrats. Use the Republicans to attack the Democrats. Use the Republicans to basically break down this federal bureaucracy, this corrupt federal bureaucracy that has developed. Okay, and then after we've done that, then we can deal with the Republicans. Okay, so and try to work, figure out how corrupt they are and to what extent their corruption might go to. But you're never gonna win if you're just attacking everybody at once. You can't attack all your enemies at once. You have to pick one enemy, ally yourself with them, and then use that one to attack another one. This is a common strategy, right? I mean, World War II, Stalin was bad, Hitler was bad, right? What did we do? We basically made ourselves an ally of Stalin, right? So that we can fight Hitler, okay? And at this, looking back with everything that I've learned over the last, 10 years, everything I've seen, I have to believe that we really have no idea what happened leading up to World War II. I mean, if Democrats are lying to us now, right, with all the, even given the fact that information is spread so easily today, imagine how much they were lying, 80 years ago when before the internet, before information was so, could be transmitted so easily. So I mean, when I look back at history, it's like we have no idea what the truth is. Okay, but all I know is that we can look at today, and we can clearly see that there's very high levels of corruption at the federal bureaucracies, and this, we need to stop that. We need to break that down, because basically these federal bureaucracies are being used as weapons, right? So we need to take away this weapon from the government. So if that means, probably a good place to start would be to break up the FBI, break up the ATF. If you can break them up into separate agencies, then you can get one to kind of investigate the other, right? Because right now, I mean, who's going to investigate the FBI? I mean, they're basically investigating themselves. So I think Newt Gingrich mentioned this in one of his interviews, I think a couple of weeks ago, and I thought it was brilliant of him that the FBI, especially because it is a huge bureaucracy, the FBI needs to be broken up, not into just two agencies, but probably into like four agencies, separate, with separate tasks, where then you can kind of use these agencies to investigate each other. So my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll talk to you all soon.